Hi everyone, Mr. Mott here. So today I'm going to show you how to use Cami to annotate on a document that your child's teacher has sent for them to complete through Google Classroom. Cami is a great app that allows kids to write on documents, highlight on documents, import shapes into a document, put a text box into a document. Like if you can't print a worksheet out, you can complete it this way. And if your teacher has the full access, then they can input videos, audio comments, regular comments. There's dictionary features, a whole bunch of stuff they can do. Okay. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to activate Cami on your child's account. It's a huge help if you are logged into the Chrome browser as your child. I have another tutorial on YouTube on how to do that. So as you can see right here, I'm in Google Classroom. The kids have an assignment. They're to reach into a bag of objects and see what they can pull out in a handful, and do it 3 times. They're to draw a picture or attach a picture or write the numbers that they grabbed from the bag. Okay. Now I'm going to show you a different view. Right here, I could just click on the assignment and it would open up, but I'm going to show you another view in case you're looking at this differently, which is if you click on view assignment. So now I've clicked on the view assignment and the PDF is on the right. So I can go ahead and click on it there, or on the last page, you could have just clicked on it as well. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click on the PDF. So this is what you see when you click on the PDF if you haven't set up Cami yet. So you'll see your child's name. I have it blocked out for privacy reasons. The assignment is here, and then a preview of the activity is right here on the screen. And on the top right of the screen here, you're going to have 3 bars, the 3 dots, sorry, and you're going to click on open in a new window. So that's what you're going to do next. Click on open in a new window. Now that you have it opened in a new window, you're going to go to the top in the middle here where it says opened with. And if you are on a school Chromebook, annotate with Cami should be right there for you to access. If you're on a private device, then you need to follow the directions for adding the extension to Google Chrome, which I will put a link on the tutorials to do that. So right now you're going to click on Annotate with Cami. So after you hit the 3 dots on the top right and say open a new window, this window is going to pop up. Now, if you look over on the right, this add comment, this is just a tutorial thing because it's your first time visiting it. So you can ignore that. What you want to do next is you're going to click on the open with button. And then on the open with button, you should you should see annotate with Cami. So you're going to click that, and then the next couple of screens are going to be, if this is your first time going to Cami in your child's account, it'll say, does Cami have permission to use your Google account? Yes, it does. Does it have permission to be able to work with items in your Google account? Yes, it does. Taking those steps. Cami is certified on, they do follow all the requirements of federal and state laws in regards to student privacy. Okay, so next thing you do is you're going to click on that annotate with Cami and then give it permission to access all your Google stuff. Okay, and then after you do that, you'll actually be in Cami. So that's what we're going to see next. So while I was gone, the next couple of steps you went through was allow Google Drive. Uh, then it asks, lets you know this is what Cami is going to do. Are you okay with it? And you say allow. And then you're just registering your account. So there'll be a question of what are you using Cami for? Well, most likely K to 12 school. What are you? You are a student. And then click continue. And then there's a quick video that just kind of gives you an idea of what Cami can do. So once you have given all the permissions for Google Drive to access Cami and for them to talk to each other, now you can actually work on the activity. Now, this is what you'll see when you finally get back to the activity, and you'll notice that there's a couple of yellow lock icons. This just lets you know that you are in the free version, and that you won't have access to those locked icons. In a moment, after I go through the free stuff, I'll show you what it looks like if your teacher gives you access to the paid subscription, the teacher will pay for it, and what it would look like. So right now, what I'm just going to do is go through what you have your options. So you have the select text tool, which is you can select text that you need to work with, or if you any one of these and you need to move it around, you would use the select tool. You also have the hand tool, which allows you to uh, move more than one object. And then this one is if your child draws a drawing and they're a little off and you need to move it, you can use this to select just the drawing, just the drawing, and then move it to where you need to go. And when I say drawing, I mean when you're writing like this is a drawing. Yes, they're writing numbers or letters, but that's considered a drawing. Okay, that's the way this is set up. All right, so that's the select text. The markup is your highlighting tool. This is really cool. So you can pick your colors. And if you don't like these colors, you can click more colors and pick a new color to add to your palette. So I might add a really dark green. And then you click on the color and see dark green's here to pick. Okay, so that's how you change colors with anything. So you can highlight a text, as in the words like this. You can choose to do a box highlight. You can choose if you're editing a paper that, oh, I don't like this, let me strike this out. Let me do a different color so it shows up better. Or, hey, this word's really important, let me underline that. Okay, and the cool thing is, whatever color you pick here is how the mark will show up on the paper here. So that's the markup tool. Now the comment tool is just that you highlight something on the paper and you type in the box and you click comment. I'm not going to click on that because student information pops up. And you but you can click it and it's a great feature there. These other features I'll talk about in a minute if you end up getting access to the full version. Okay. Text box is most likely what you're going to use, text box, which is just that. You just click in and you type in the text. So in this activity, how many did you grab? I grabbed um, 5 Legos. Okay. And it's there. And then if I need to move it, I can use my select tool to move it around. Okay. So, and you can change the color and you can change the font size. All right. Now, the drawing is another one that most teachers, this is why they want to use Cami, is because of the drawing tool or the text box tool, because your child will be able to take whatever PDF is there and write on it. So that might be, in this case, the child may say, I picked 4 stars, I'm going to draw 4 stars. Okay, or I'm gonna write the number 4. Or if it's a worksheet and it's like, practice the word can, and they have to trace over the word can. Just pretend can is there as a worksheet, okay? So this is how you can complete worksheets too. And again, change the colors, you can change how the lines look, and you can change how thick the stroke is. The other option here, which is really nice, is shapes. If you need to put in a shape for some reason, you have all these shape options, and again, the color options. And then last but not least, you have the eraser feature, which of course is you erase everything. I'm just going to erase everything off here that I've done. And um, now, so this is the free, what you have access to the free. When you're done with the assignment, you can go over here and click the turn in button, and it'll automatically direct you back to Google Classroom and attach the work for your child's teacher to see. What's also great with Cami is your child's teacher can actually write on your child's paper to grade it. They could put a star, they could put a comment, they could put a video thing back if they went with with the paid version. Okay, that's all you really need to worry about for you. Um, but now I'm going to show you what you do if your teacher gives you access to the full version. If their school got permission to use the full license, which unlocks everything. So first, what you have to do is they're going to give you a license code that you have to put in. Okay, so I'm gonna pause the screen here a second. What you're gonna do is you're gonna click on your child's initials in the top right corner. In this case, it's the green circle. And you'll see your child's information, and it'll tell you right here what their license is. So this is the basic. We're gonna unlock the other one. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're not going to hit upgrade over here or over here because then it'll take you to the website where they ask for you to pay for it. You don't have to do that. Your teacher took care of this part or your district did. What you're going to do is you're going to enter a license slash coupon. And what this does is your teacher will send you this code that will then activate your child's account to unlock everything. Okay, so you're going to click on enter license or coupon, and then this is going to pop up, and your teacher will give you the code that you need. Once you put in the code, then you hit apply. So after you put in the code, it'll say that your license was applied successfully, hopefully, and then you're taken back to the same screen. So now everything else opens up that wasn't available before. Okay, so you now have the dictionary feature, which um, allows you to uh, look up words. So, like if I highlight grab, it'll define it for you. Text to speech, you can click this and you have the option, all these options for reading the whole page, changing the voice, whatever. So for your child, especially for kindergarten, oops, sorry, that's my computer taking over now. Um, you can,
Take a picture of how many you grabbed.
for kindergartners, they can highlight the or any grade, they can highlight the sentence and the directions will be read to them, um, which is great. Okay, another great feature there. Now, other things that unlocked now that you have the full version, and it'll even tell you up here, EDU. So you have a teacher license. The teacher gave you the license to unlock everything. The equation feature is now open. So you can insert equations, these equations to help you with writing it. So let me just say I want to do, whoops, sorry. Say I just wanted to insert that. It'll put it in the here so you don't have to figure out how to type it in. Okay. And then I can just delete that. Okay. Um, and also, what's now unlocked is on the commenting. Now everything is unlocked. So your child can point at something they drew or highlight the sentence at the top, and they can record themselves either reading the whatever's on the page or explaining what's in their picture. They can do the same thing with a video comment. A video comment is it'll be a they will be recording them talking about their work, but it'll show their face using the camera on your device. You may want to use the screen capture, which is the student, it'll record the screen, your child's screen, and they can point to talk about what they did on their paper. Okay, I'm not going to click on these right now because student information, your child's name pops up when you click on those things. Okay, and the other feature that's unlocked, which is nice, is that this plus button is here. So if you find that that page just you don't have enough room or you want to add more, you just hit this plus button and you can add more pages. And what's even more cool about this is if you don't like the blank page, you can add a line page, you can add a grid page, or you can even add music sheet. Okay, which is a really cool feature that the music teachers in my building love. Okay. The other option is adding a signature, which again, for us in kindergarten, we're not going to be doing that. Elementary is probably not going to be using that feature. But if you fall in love in Cami and you start using this at work, that's another tool that is there. Okay. So the next thing that you're going to do once your child is done with an assignment is you're going to go ahead and click the turn in button. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do next. Once you click that button, this pops up. It shows the Cami PDF that your child has worked on, and then you're going to go ahead and click on the turn in button. So it's now turned it in Google Classroom for me. If I need to edit this again, I can unsubmit it. But I can just click done here because we're now done with this activity. And your child can now close the tab out and go back to Google Classroom. Now, just a little side note here. Um, if you're wondering, well, where did it go? It will be attached to your Google Classroom assignment, but also it will be in your child's Google Drive folder. And this right here tells you where it is. So right now, this assignment is in this student is in my class. So it's in my class's Google Drive folder. So they can always go back into the class Google Drive folder and they will see it. Or if they go into Google Drive directly to the website, this assignment will be in there for them. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go back to the Google Classroom assignment. I closed out the 2 tabs that we had opened earlier that were just the Cami things, and now I'm on the Google Classroom page tab, and so what I'm going to do now is I can just click the back button. Now that I have turned it in, it'll show up right here, turned in, and then also, if you need to go back and click view assignment and you click it again and you can go back and edit it if you need to. You just have to hit the unsubmit button, redo the work, and then hit the submit button again. Once your child's teacher grades the assignment and sends it back to them, you will see that right here, it'll say returned. And then they can click on the document, open it up, and see their teacher's comments. I'm going to show you another place besides scrolling through your feed and trying to find it this way. I'm going to show you another place. If you go back to the top of the Classworks page, there'll be a folder that says Your Student Work. Sorry, it says view your work. So you can click on this link and it'll show you all the work that you have to do and all the work that you've handed in and all the work that has been graded and sent back to you. So go ahead and click on view your work. This is what you will see when you click on that link, and you can see all of the assignments that have been assigned to you. If there is a uh, if you turn it in, it'll say turned in. If your child's teacher has graded it and sent it back, there'll be a check here. So you can go ahead and click on the assignment that has a check and see the response to the work. Now there's 3 other things you can do here. You can click assigned, so you can see just the current work that your child needs to do or that's been assigned to them. You can filter this by what's already been graded and sent back to you. And then you can also click here to see if there's any work that is missing. So now I'm going to go back to return with grade, and I'm going to go ahead and see what the teacher's comments looked like. When you click on the assignment, the PDF will pop up again. So then you're going to click on the PDF. Depending on your device, it might show it right here, or you may have to click on the 3 dots and then open in a new window. If you're on a school Chromebook, it should go right to showing the assignment. So you can see right here, I don't have to go to the next step and open with Cami. I can see that the teacher put a star on the student's work, okay? But if you wanted to actually go in and see everything, you would just click on Open With and Annotate with Cami. Now I'm back in Cami, and I'd be able to see the teacher's input here that I did, okay? And or I might write a message, something like that. And then if your child wanted to be like, oh, if it was that they had to fix something, then they could fix it and then they could resubmit it. Okay. Again, this is saved in your Google Classroom, attached to the assignment, but it's also saved in your child's Google Drive account as well. Okay, so there's a couple different places to find this if you need to go back to it. Okay, so I hope you found this tutorial really helpful. Um, Go ahead and check out my other parent tutorials um, to help support you as we do this distant learning. And if you have questions or issues with your account, go ahead and reach out to your child's teacher, and they should be able to help you out with that. Okay, I hope you really enjoy using Canly. It's a great tool, and you may even find uses for you to use this at home as well.